Hello again, everyone. Welcome into episode 3 of our hardcore solo self-found Vitality Conjurer playthrough with Scarlett right here in the middle of the screen. I want to welcome everybody in. Thank you so much for checking out the first 2 videos if you did. I hope you'll check out the third one. Let's get right into the game. So you can see our quest there on the side. We need to secure the portal in Burwich. We need to slay a couple of zombies, and we need to find Kasparov's apprentice. So let's jump right in and get going. Let's do a quick check, make sure that our keybinds are correct. They look good. Let's go. Oops, I'm going the wrong way already. And I already spun the camera too. So let's try not to spin the camera. We're gonna do our best not to, but I make no promises. All right, let's talk to Duncan.
Oh, hello,
here.
traveler.
So he wants us to find Angram. So let's see if we can find Angram. So we'll run up this hill here, take out some critters along the way, and find Angram here. Using our curse and our bloody pox and our devouring swarm. Let's see what Angram has to say.
Move along now, stranger.
So we're going to go ahead and side with Angram. Now, you can either side with Angram or you can side with Duncan. To the best of my knowledge, it doesn't matter which one you choose, unless you're going to play a character that uses guns. If you're going to play a character that uses guns, then you definitely want to side with Duncan. He has better blueprints for you to use and is able to craft guns for you. And Angram is not able to do that at the beginning of the game. So unless you're playing with guns, it doesn't matter. Side with whoever you want. My understanding is that if you side with Duncan, and when you turn the quest in, it gives you more XP. And if you side with Angram. So I honestly, gonna be really honest about this, I don't know if that's true or not. I'm sure it probably is. I've heard it from a reliable source, so I'm gonna say that is true, but I don't know that for a fact. I've never tested it. So do what you want. My advice is, if you're going to play guns, take Duncan. So Angram will be back in Devil's Crossing waiting on us, and we will complete that quest when we get back to Devil's Crossing the next time. Now we don't have sigil of consumption yet, but we're getting it from one of our procs. So that's helping us out as well. We're going to add sigil of consumption to our spells here in just a little bit. You can see that Bloody Pox and Devouring Swarm are doing a great job of taking these guys out. Without hardly any issue. We're not struggling with them. We're taking them out pretty much as fast as we run into them. Okay, let's go down here and find this cave that's right here. And we should be able to find our next devotion shrine in here. Okay, let's go ahead and add our points because I think we can get Sigil of Consumption on our own now. So let's 2 points. Put in Sigil. We must have something, a piece of gear that's giving us 2 plus to that. So we've got 3 points now on Sigil of Consumption. We're gonna start putting more points in Bloody Pox. We want to get down here to Wasting. Eventually we want to get down here to Black Death. And then also Possession. So we're going to fill out the Occultist bar all the way down. Let's see where we're at on our attributes here. We're adding points to Physique right now. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's move some stuff around here. Because I'm kind of picky about where my stuff is. Trying to remember what rings we have on. Okay. That one's got vitality damage. Pierce and chaos resist. +2 to force wave, so it's a good soldier. Let's just hang on for right now. Let's just see how things go here. Oh, we need to add... No, we're not going to have time. You can see that Bloody Pox is just spreading. Taking out the bad guys. Okay, we've added Sigil of Consumption now. So now we have our own Sigil of Consumption we can play with. We got some crystals in here. We're going to definitely want to get those. Can't ever have enough crystals. There's our devotion shrine, but we're going to clean up some of these bad guys first. As you can see, we can pretty much just tank these guys because our Bloody Pox and our Devouring Swarm are just taking them out. Super, super strong build, even here in the early part of the game. Okay, let's go over here and get our devotion shrine. Get that out of the way. Okay, let's go in here and add our point. And we are still working on the bat. We need one more point. We'll have Bloody Pox in there for us to use as a proc. Molten Walkers. Those are good. Some good fire boots we might want to employ, even though we're not really doing fire damage. Did we get everything? I think that's good enough. Let's move on. We got our devotion shrine. That's what we really came in here for, was the devotion shrine. So let's move on now. Let's see, am I still... Nope. You know what? I haven't spun the camera. I'm a good boy. Okay, let's go on up here. Sometimes there'll be a totem up here. Let's keep heading north like we discussed in the first episode. We want to cut back over this way though. We need to go find Algrim, the cook. We need to take out this Storm Seeker. He's casting all kinds of spells, trying to hurt us, and he's just not successful. So let's keep heading this way. There's a totem. Let's go up here and find this totem. Where'd the totem go? There it is. Put a couple sigils on the ground for these guys to find their way into just as soon as they come out of the totem. And we take it down. Uh-oh. Who are we missing? Oh, we're missing this guy back here. As soon as he's dead, the totem will be ours. There we go. Pick up all this juicy loot. Maybe we need some of it, maybe we don't. Okay, royal jelly extract. Okay, that's a good blueprint to have. And the guardsman's breastplate, that's a good one to have as well. There's the molten walkers we talked about. Play some Tetris here. Okay, this weapon's not anything we want. Alright, let's move on. We're still going to try and go find Algrim here. And there he is.
Well, I'll be a living person.
Yep, why don't you come join us in Devil's Crossing? There we go. So he's on the team now. Now we can cut over here and kill the 2 zombies that Harmond wants us to kill. There's another level up. I hate it when I goof up the... When I goof up my rotation, that's what I was trying to say. Sorry for the hesitation there. I hate it when I goof up my rotation. It disrupts everything. Okay, I think we're going to find our 2 zombies, Balros and Hagra down here. Get this crystal while we're here. I started to spin the camera. Okay, here comes Balros. As you can see, we can just kind of stand here and keep hitting them with all of our spells. They're both down. We picked up our crystal there. Alright, sorry about that radio silence there for a minute. Mrs. Whiskey come in and I had to talk to her for a second. So let's get back out here. We want to go north. Let's get up north here. Let's go find the Burwitch portal. Let's go ahead and take a few of these guys out. Have them follow us right here. Yeah, that's good. Let's keep going. All right, we're about to find the Burwitch portal here. Okay, so before we do this portal here, we're going to go in this house right here. And we want to go to this little lectern here, and we want to pick up these cultist orders. Oh, we can't pick them up. We don't have any room to pick them up. Bummer. Put that up there. Now let's see if we can pick them up. Yep. And that'll be tied to a quest that we can do when we get back to Devil's Crossing. Now, what's interesting about this portal? This is one of the portals you're going to have to fight for. There'll be 3 waves of enemies, and depending on whether you're playing on normal or veteran, in the 3rd wave there could be anywhere from 1 to 3 like hero type monsters. So let's just see. I'm playing on normal, so we'll probably just get 1. Let's see how this goes. This ought to be a pretty straightforward fight with the damage that we're doing. And here's the 3rd wave. And yeah, so we have 1 hero type monster, or this guy right here, this blue guy right here, Balvarus, and we've already killed him. So we've claimed the Rift Gate, and we can go back and tell John Bourbon that we found the Rift Gate. Let's see if there's any way we can pick this up. No, not really. Okay, there. We got the Rift Gate. Let's go back down here to Devil's Crossing. Turn in some quests and sell some stuff. Okay, here's Harmond. We killed Balros and the other zombie for him. Okay, complete. And we'll go in here to the prison and talk to John Bourbon. Actually, first, let's go over here. Here's Angram, our blacksmith. Here's Ulgrim, the cook. And then here is Durini. Now, you go in here and read these cultist orders. It'll tell you that he's the one that was responsible for messing with the water supply and whatever, and he's a traitor. He's a plant by another group, and that's trying to sabotage things here in Devil's Crossing. So we're going to talk to him, and then we're going to take him out. So we tell him to explain himself, and he doesn't want to give us a real good explanation. Now, you can either fight him or you can leave him alone. If you leave him alone, he'll give you a key for a small dungeon that's here in Act 1. And then you'll see him in another dungeon in Act 2. Or you can just go ahead and kill him because he is a traitor, and we're just going to kill him. He's not real tough to beat. Just got to watch out a little bit for the fire that he puts on the floor, and he's dead. So now let's go talk to John Bourbon, and Mr. Bourbon's going to have a comment about the fight.
What's with all the commotion?
Yeah, Durini was sabotaging us. He's the one that damaged the well.
I trusted that son of a slith. Thank you for uncovering this betrayal. Who knows what other damage he could have caused if left to his devices.
That's right. You're welcome. Okay, let's tell him we found the portal in Burwich Village.
Have you found a rift gate? And good work. While you were gone, I dug through some of the files in this office, and I think we have our target. As you are acutely aware, ethereals can possess humans and bend them to their will. I always had my suspicions, but now I have little doubt. The former warden of this prison is possessed. Well before the Grim Dawn, in fact.
How can I help?
Countless holes in the prison records, prisoners just disappearing, never to be seen again. The warden's personal logs paint a more complete picture. He's been transferring prisoners into a secret facility underneath his mansion in Burwich Village for years.
Okay, so where can I find him?
But Warden Krieg owned a mansion in the northern district of Burwich Village. The logs indicate that his facilities can be reached via the cellar. I'm afraid I don't have more to go on, but if we want to strike back at the ethereal power structure in the region, the Warden is our prime target.
I will end the Warden's life. Okay, so there's our next set of instructions. We need to go find the Warden and kill him. So let's
Come see what's left of my
sell
wares.
some stuff here. In fact, let's just sell it all. And then we'll go up here and look for vitality items. Okay. That has vitality resist. It's got, we'd lose pierce resistance. We'd gain armor and physique, lose health. Nah, I think we'll just stay with what we got. Yes, that looks like a better amulet. We'll check that out closer. These pants are probably better. This belt is probably better. Yes, this armor, this chest piece is probably better. Let's just use the weapon we've got. That's got 3 resistances on it. We might want to throw that in. And this has vitality damage, so we might want to take a closer look at it. Alright, so let's see if we missed anything for a conjurer. No. No. So I think we're good. So let's
See you around.
go take a closer look at these items. Yeah, we want to add a physique point up here while we're waiting. And we have 3 more points, so let's put 1 in Bloody Pox, and let's put 2 in the bar. Go back to our items. Okay, so these pants have vitality damage. They've got more armor. They've got Aether resist, which we're going to need coming up. So we definitely want to put those on. This has vitality damage, pierce, chaos resist. We'd be losing elemental resist, but this is definitely a better amulet. This belt has vitality damage and more armor. We'll lose pierce resistance, but that's okay for now. We don't need more of that right at the moment. Okay. On these rings, that has 3 resistances on it. That's a good ring. Pierce, poison, and vitality. Okay, this one unfortunately doesn't have, it does have vitality damage. It doesn't have any resistances. So I think we're going to get rid of that one. We're going to use this one. Wow, this is going to be tough. Okay, let's 488 and 122. Yeah, that one's definitely, this ring's definitely better. We lost some resistance. We lost some aether resistance. We gained elemental. We lost Pierce. Oh, we gained Pierce. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we definitely want this ring. Okay, and we definitely want this. So we can just straight up sell these other things.
Come see what's left of my
Okay,
wares.
so this, and this, and this, and this. And we need to take... We need to recover
Iron well spent.
our scavenged plating. Definitely need to put one back on the belt. Let's put this on our helmet. And let's just roll with that for right now. So we haven't found Kasparov's apprentice yet, so we're going to find her here in just a little bit. Let's see, can I get this other... Man, we move slow. We have no run speed. Can I get this? Yeah, let's get this other quest. She wants us to find some fabric. So let's see if we can find some fabric for her. Constance, I think is her name. Don't worry about those zombies, they'll handle them. Okay, let's go back to Burwich Village here. Okay, we want to head this way. There's a crystal here. We want to go over this bridge. And we want to go over here. A lot of times there'll be a crystal right here. There's not today. There's one down here at the end of the road though. Okay, let's keep heading this way. Let's do a camera check. Did I spin the camera? Nope. Maybe a hair. Trying to get better. I know people hate that, so trying to get better at it. Okay, let's go up the road here. Now we need to find 3 fabrics out here by the docks. And see these little stars right here? These chests will be the ones that have the fabric. Run out here and get this one. That guy was making a beeline for us. He didn't like us at all. And the third one is in here. In that chest. Okay, we got all 3 fabrics now, so we don't have to worry about that quest anymore. Yeah, I guess it's just a point of reference if you haven't found the fabrics or you forget to get the quest. Sometimes it'll be in this chest right here. Sometimes it could be in a chest over here underneath this little lean-to area. And then the last place the fabric can be is up here in this room, like right here underneath this window or right in there, right in that area somewhere. So let's read that. Alright, let's keep going here. We're about to find the warden's cellar here in just a minute. We're about to get Kasparov's assistant. I'm going to try to go up this way. Took a little damage there. We're alright. Try not to get too cocky here. We could die. We could screw up and die. Hopefully we won't. Okay, we got lucky this time. Sometimes this doorway will be blocked. And you got to go out here and go around the road here. And then sometimes you'll get down here and the road will be blocked. And then you got to go over here to this house to get through. But we got lucky. Our doorway is open. Here's the next devotion shrine that we need to get. Don't run at me. Okay, we're going to start the fight. So we curse them, and then we sigil them, and then we bloody pox them, and then we devour swarm them, and they're all dead. So we got a new devotion shrine, and we can now complete the bat, and we're going to put bloody pox on there. Good. Happy about that development. Okay, let's go down in this cellar here, and this is where we're going to find Scarlett, Kasparov's assistant. Wow, we got bull rushed. Okay, so saving Scarlett is really our only thing down here. If you want to go through this whole dungeon down here, you can. I'm not going to. There's there's some XP from killing some stuff down here, but the main thing is to get Scarlett. We sent her back via Riftgate. So we're done down there. Now we can come back up here. This guy's got some stars beside his name. Didn't even catch his name. We're going to run up this way. There's going to be some guys up here down here in the courtyard. You don't have to come down here and take them out, but you know. You want to go in this house here. There's all kinds of lore notes in here to read. Come on over here, boys. Line up in that doorway. I'll shoot you down. Okay. Now let's pick up this lore note about Warden Krieg. And if you've never played the game before, I encourage you to read the lore. It's really, really good. Helps tell the story of the game, what's going on. Here's a clock. If you missed the first episode, I'm very prejudiced against the ticking clocks in this game. I try to kill every single one of them that I can. So let's go over here and pick up these two lore notes. So let's read all three of the lore notes we picked up. Something's trying to attack us. Why? Oh, he can't get through the wall anyway, it doesn't matter. Alright, here we go. So now we're going to go down here in the cellar. And we have now found the Warden's cellar. So we're going to go back to Devil's Crossing. Sorry for the hesitation there. I was looking at something. Okay, let's go in here and talk to Kasparov. Actually, let's talk to Darlet. You're welcome. Glad to save you. Hey, can you do me a favor? So here's how Darlet works. We've got this augment piece and this piece of armor. We can put that in there. You can either keep the item, the armor piece, or you can keep the add-on. The little add-on here, the scavenged plating. We're going to keep the add-on to show how this works. See, we kept the add-on. We put it back in our inventory. Same thing here. Let's do it the other way around this time. Just to show you what we're talking about. So instead of keeping the augment this time or the add-on, we're going to keep the item. And now we've kept this belt. Now we don't really need this belt, but I just wanted to do that to show you that it works both ways. So you can keep the item or the augment piece, the little component. So we've done that. We've showed both of those. We want to put another point into physique for right now. Let's go ahead and sell our items real quick. The most exciting part of Grim Dawn, watching the person the person that's playing the game that you're watching goes to the vendor and sells stuff. It's the most exciting part. Okay, let's do vitality. Okay, this has vitality. It's more armor. It's got physique and cunning, but it's got vitality resistance. It's really a pet item. Let's not use that. This vitality item. Yeah, let's take a look at that. And not this one. Okay, so let's take a closer look here. I think that's better than the ribbon we have. And I think if we do this, we'll see that this is going to pick up the damage points up here. So we're doing 506 Devouring Swarm and 126 Bloody Pox. Change ribbons. And now we're doing 512 and 127. Yeah, so it's not a big pickup, but it is an increase. So we definitely want
See you around.
we definitely want to
I'll give you a good price
use this
for what
one,
I've got
this
left.
other one. Okay, so let's go turn
it's a
this
good use.
fabric quest in. Let's go back up here and see. I think her name's Constance. Let's go up here and see Constance. And there we go. She improved some things around Devil's Crossing. And she also gave us a armor piece that we can't wear until level 20. So we'll hang on to that and see at level 20 if we want to keep it or not. So there you go. So I think with that, we're going to end this episode. In the next episode, we will go through the Warden's dungeon and try to kill the Warden. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, please remember, drink responsibly. Please don't drink and drive. But if you're going to drink, drink whiskey. Cheers, everyone.